wear. It's always good to have a good wedge, and even better to have a cork wedge. But how could you make that even better? Oh, if it's a Clark's cork wedge. These are the Clark's collection leather wedges called Chelsea Path. A649669 is your item number. They are on a clearance price at $56.99, so you're saving 25 bucks off the QVC price. We have them in the black leather. Isn't that beautiful? So simple. And then we also have them in the color we're calling sand leather. Now, we only have 100 to go around. They come in whole and half sizes, medium and wide width sizes 5 through 9.5. Joining us in studio is Susan Kelly. Hi, Susan. Welcome. It's so nice to have you here.
Thank you. Now, you know Clark's, right?
I do. Well,
you
of
grew
course,
up with Clark's?
I did. It was. I never got Clark's shoes for school, and I always wanted to because, yeah. I mean, and I love Clark's now because I love shoes that I can just put on and wear straight out of the box with no discomfort.
Yes, exactly. And that's what we all want. And because of the way technology has become and fashion has become, we don't have to sacrifice anything to get the style we want. We can get the comfort as well. So as we're looking at the Chelseah Path, we are sitting on a 2.5-inch wedge, but really this is a platform wedge. So the pitch is not really going to be that extreme. So you get that really great cork wrap, which I personally love in spring and summer to have that cork wrap. It just looks so fresh and crisp.
It's earthy. I don't know. There's something about feeling more connected to nature wearing
It's
cork.
earthy, and I do, it's the boho chic look, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as we're looking at this leather upper, 2 leather straps here, you can see that they're a little quilted, so there's a little bit of padding in there, and then I can just turn this around and show you. We put some hidden goring as well, so this upper is going to move and flex with you.
That's so smart because sometimes we need that, and sometimes our feet always aren't the same size in the afternoon as they were in the morning.
Right, and without that flex, we don't want you clomping around like, Frankenstein. So you have a little bit of give on that sole, and then you have the flex of the upper as well.
Yeah, we love that. We love that. And is there any special way you should care for these?
Well, they are leather, so if you wanted to, you can go ahead and pre-treat them. As you're looking at it here, you can see that even though we're looking at a wedge, even though we're looking at cork wrapping, we still have that signature ultimate comfort footbed in there. So this has heel to toe targeted cushioning exactly where we need it. I would love to talk about the fashion all day long, but with Clark's, it's 200 years of quality comfort footwear. So of course we put that ultimate comfort in this shoe as well.
Well, that's the thing. It's like sometimes we can see a shoe and think, oh, yeah, that looks cute, but then we realize we can't actually wear it. Whereas knowing it's Clark's, it's 200 years of heritage of bringing us comfort and style, and knowing I'm going to be supported in these shoes. And just looking at the bottom of that shoe, I mean, wow.
Look at that. So you have this great rubber sole on here. So what does that mean? Good grip, good traction, good durability. It's real. You're going to feel really secure on this. You can see the amount of real estate you're going to feel, so no teetering on this. And then this is cork wrapped, so there's not a lot of weight to this. It's not heavy. It's going to feel really nice. And then you just have that padded upper that's going to feel really good against your skin. We put a sort of like a felt lining under here, so it's going to feel really nice and smooth against your skin. And everything is about the 2-strap sandal this season, right?
Okay, good to know.
2-strap, cork lined, you have it all here.
Yeah, you really do. And 2 great colors to choose from. So let me just remind you, the way that you're ordering, this is your black leather. And then this one is the sand leather. I know sometimes it can be hard, and sometimes it's like, well, I want both. Your easy pay is $19. So if you are loving this, take advantage of that clearance price. But do not wait on the sand. We have just 90 remaining. The black is your best bet to get your size, and these come in whole and half sizes, medium and wide widths. Okay, so let's talk about the ultimate comfort.
We have to, right? So the ultimate comfort, I love that we got ultimate comfort into a style that looks like this. Ultimate comfort is our, most predominant technology that we have. So it's going to be targeted padding from heel to toe. So it's a breathable footbed lining here, and then underfoot cushioning exactly where we need it. So you can see as I'm pressing down on that heel, you can see my indentation. Then as I'm pressing down on the ball of the foot, you can also see that I'm going down into it. So you're going to feel really nice and supported the second that you get this home. And it's not going to flatten out over time. Every time you put this on, it's going to sort of feel like the first time.
And it's great because that's the thing. It's like all of that cushioning is going into the shoe versus into my knees, into my hips, and all of the things when you're wearing it.
Exactly. And in your hand, the sand, I think that's just like a beautiful neutral.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, this is the most limited, but look how well it goes with the... So, okay, so this is my pick of the show, is the Barefoot Dream sweater. And how well does this shoe... If you love matchy-matchy, and I do, this is just
your nails, look at that.
I know, it's like it was made to be that way. Yeah, you really need to jump on this one because this is the most limited. A649669 is your item number. Black leather or the sand leather. Obviously, you know, we have medium and wide widths, whole and half sizes. And if you just tuned in, we have the gorgeous goring so that this is going to move with you. Susan, thank you so much for joining us and for coming in. It was lovely to have you here. And stay tuned because this is your style live clearance.